I'm Shubhanarayan, and we have with us now Mr. K.S. Rajendra Kumar, who is the General Manager, Sanmar Foundries Ltd, located in Chennai. Hello sir, how are you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Welcome to IFEX 2012 and the Pavilion of Forace Polymers. So how did you find the IFEX this year?
The IFEX this year has been better than what it was in Chandigarh last year. So, this is my second year because I have been outside this country for quite some time and just came back a couple of years back.
Alright.
So I find this IFEX better than what I saw in Chandigarh last year.
Alright.
So
good to know that.
It's better.
Yeah,
better than that.
I've heard generally from a lot of people that it's getting better and better year after year. Yeah. So now how do you find our pavilion architecture in particular?
See, this ambience of, especially if you see this Forace one, I find it totally different, which I have not seen in any of the other. Even in GIFA, I have not seen it like this. So it's better than what I saw even in GIFA's pavilions. So it's much better here.
All right. Now, there has been some technical sessions going on here. Have you had an opportunity to attend any of the technical sessions?
Sorry, I didn't have, because I had some other meetings lined up for the whole days, for the couple of days. So I was not able to go through the technicals this one, but my company is giving a technical presentation today at between 2 and 3
right
for the right here for in the Students' Council today.
Okay.
So we need to participate on that. So that will be my first technical session, which will be going on right now.
Now tell us a little bit about your organization.
See, Sanmar Foundries Ltd was started in the year '97 as a backward integration for the valve company which we had. So we started as a 300-ton unit, and looking at the capacities, looking at the requirements, we have expanded to close to 2,500 tons capacities, out of which we are doing close to around 1,500 tons now, and the targets for this year, for the coming year, is going to be 2,000 tons for me.
All right. Now how has your journey been so far in this industry?
My journey has been a long journey for the past 22 years. Starting from a graduate engineer trainee to this level, it's been a huge learning and still learning. And this industry has there's a lot more to learn in this industry. It's going on.
How long have you been associated with Forace as your supplier?
I have been associated with Forace way back from 99-2000. That was when Forace was during a very small...
more than 10 years.
More than 10 years. And it's been a long journey, and they have been like, it's not like a supplier to us, it has been like a partner whom we have been working with them for us.
Products, if I may ask, what sort of products or components do you source?
We source our main component of the phenolic resins from Forace, where they are one of the largest suppliers to us. So they give us all the phenolic resins.
All right. How would you rate your association with Forace in terms of quality and service?
Quality and service has been good. It has been improving year on year, and now it has come to a stage that I no need to call up their quality and talk to them about quality. They know our quality and they supply to me as per my needs.
Which is great news. Now, any industry, Mr. Rajendra Kumar, has its own set of challenges. What, according to you, are some of the major challenges in front of the foundry industry in India?
See, the major challenges in the foundry industry as such is the productivity, very low productivity which needs to be improved, the labor problems. If you look at South India in particular, it is the power situation which is as of now needs to be improved.
Okay.
And some raw material shortages are a big challenges to this industry which needs to be addressed for. If you tell me to rate out of these four, I will rate my productivity as my first thing which needs to be taken care, because we are nowhere near the industry standards when you compare to the Western world or China.
All right. Okay. Now, is that why China could be a threat?
China is not a, I will say it's a threat, it's not a threat.
Okay.
I will say it's not a threat because China is a commodity segment market, whereas we are more into technical and specialized markets.
Okay.
China cannot do us. Most of the customers come to India only for the technical part of it, where China will not be able to deliver, and we have been delivering for a long time. So I will not put China as a threat to India, but volume wise,
you look at it as a competition, if I were to rephrase?
See, if you want to rephrase it and I want to answer that question, it will be like all the Indian foundries are not into specialized and it is not into technical. Indian foundries are also into commodity markets where we are not able to compete into the Chinese market because of the price what they are able to quote in the international market. That is the reason why I said if we have to reduce the price, my productivity has to improve. So if my productivity improves, I will be able to compete with the Chinese market with the price. So the biggest challenge what the Indian foundry industry is facing is productivity. That needs to be improved upon.
Now, any strategies that your organization is adopting to tackle these challenges?
Yeah, what we have started doing is to improve the productivity. One, we need a person or we need persons to work on it who knows the job. So we have started our own training institutes where before we induct a person, we do a training for them for 3-4 months, then give them on-the-job training.
Is that your in-house training center?
It's an in-house, plus we have got a tie-up with some education institutions who give up a technical training for these guys, and then in turn after 2-3 months we induct them into our system, and then based on that we give them the job. This has actually helped us, and we have come to a level where our productivity is improving, and I am fully confident my company's productivity will be with the international level next 2-3 months time down the line.
That's very quick.
Yeah, because Sanmar Foundries has got its own unit in US. We have got two facilities, one in Mexico, one in US. So we always compare our unit in India with the American unit. So we always benchmark ourselves to our own company. So that helps us, or that gives us the vigor to reach the goal as fast as possible.
Wonderful. All right. Now, what, according to you, are the future trends in the foundry industry?
See, the future trend in the foundry industry is going to be automation. Because getting a manpower, as I said, the second largest challenge is getting the labor. So the automation is going to be the future of foundry industry. But I don't know, for an iron industry it can be done, but for a steel, I don't know what type of automation is going to be developed for a steel industry. Because till pre-knockout you can do automation, but post-knockout activities like the finishing is not going to be I don't know how it is going to go about. It's going to be a big challenge.
What is your take on sand reclamation?
Sand reclamation is a must, and we have already invested close to 1 crore of rupees in sand reclamation, and we are reclaiming sand. Yes, we have already got a sand reclamation plant, both mechanical and thermal. So we have reduced the purchase of bought out sand because we recycle the sand back into the system. So we only top up around 10-15% of the sand. The balance is all reused into the system. This way we save the environment, and second thing, overcome the shortage of sand what is here. Because nowadays in India we are looking at import of sand, and I don't know how to meet a quality. When I have to produce 2,000 tons, I require 10,000 tons of sand. I cannot import 10,000 tons of sand every month. So the challenge will be to reclaim. And
is there a huge sand shortage?
I'll not say a huge sand shortage. Because of environmental regulations, there are 3-4 pockets of sand which is there. Because for South India, the major sand suppliers is going to be from Andhra, it's from Bangalore or from Kerala. And all three areas they have put restrictions in mining of sand. So it's going to take foundries to invest in reclamation for reusing of sand to overcome, or the industry is going to have to look at alternative to sand, like some alternate artificial sands like Sarabid or some sand like this to run the industry.
Right. And does your organization have a sand reclamation?
Yes, we have got a sand reclamation, and we have invested in both thermal as well as a mechanical, and we are reclaiming close to 85% of our sand, and 15% which goes as a dust is what we replenish with the fresh sand.
All right. One last question before we let you go.
Yeah.
5 years from now, what sort of changes do you perceive in the foundry industry?
Lot of changes. I feel there is going to be immense automation into the system, because getting a manpower, as I said, which is a challenge, to overcome that, it is going to be a lot of work to be done on that. And second thing, overcome the threat of China, improve the productivity.
Right. Well said. thanks so much for your time. We appreciate you coming over and talking to us and enlightening us with all that information. We wish you a great day here at the event.
Yeah, thanks.